Hello, hello, my friends. It's your buddy Phil coming to you from this quarantine. I know some of you are in states that have opened up, but not mine. So still on lockdown. But today I've got a drill for you. You're gonna love this one. This drill is a reverse drill of the UTTs, and we're honing in to advertising and the like in the ungrouped tools and techniques. Are you ready? Let's start off with advertising. Advertising, this is how we play the game. Advertising is a unique tool and technique used in which process? So the question mark, you need to tell me which process that is. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Advertising is a tool and technique used in the conduct procurement process. Conduct procurements is where you advertise that you have work to contract out. So this is conduct procurements, okay? And you know what I do whenever I do these drills and I'm thinking of a tool and technique I use in a particular area, I am thinking of what I get out of that thing. So while I'm not going to ask you the outputs as a follow-on question, I want you to be thinking about advertising. What does it do for me? What does it give me? What do I get? Well, from advertising, you get seller proposals, and those seller proposals are going to be analyzed. Remember, with the so there's quite a lot of stuff that happens, okay? Let's go to our next question. The next question I have for you is in ARP. So this is your next question. Your next question, Agile release planning. Where is Agile release planning used as a tool and technique? And again, it is a UTT, meaning it is a unique tool and technique. So can you tell me? It is a unique tool and technique. Do you know? All right. So Agile release planning, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is a unique tool and technique of develop schedule. And remember, Agile release planning is talked about in the PMBOK guide, where you see the image that breaks down each release into iterations, each iteration into features, or the backlog and all that stuff. It's in the PMBOK guide. Okay, so that is Agile release planning, tool and technique of develop schedule. Let's go on to our next one. Our next one is another UTT, and it is none other than change control tools. Change control tools is a tool and technique of which process? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change control tools is a unique tool and technique that is used in perform integrated change control. Perform integrated change control. Okay? And when you think about change control tools, you could be talking about automated tools. You could be talking about manual tools as well. All right. Let's move on to our next one. The next UTT that I would like you to explain is none other than claims administration. Claims administration. Claims administration is a unique tool and technique of which process? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well, if you think carefully, you realize that the only place claims are made is in procurement and the control procurement. So the answer to this one is control procurement. And all these ones I'm giving you, they're all unique. They're unique tools and techniques. They're not used in any other place but where I'm telling you. Okay? Great. Let's go to our next one. The next one that I have for you is from the most talked about process group on the exam, or should I say the process group of greatest concentration. It is none other than colocation. Colocation is a tool and technique of which one? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well, when you think about colocation, why do you colocate the team? To get them to burst through the 5 stages of team development quick. You don't want them to get to storming and stay in storming. You want them to burst through storming, get to performing, and then start doing great things. So you don't want them to stay in storming. You want them to go from storming, get out of norming quick, get out of storming quick, get to performing, and start doing greater things. So this is a tool and technique used in the develop team process. Okay, that's colocation. All right, just 3 more and we'll be done for the day. The next one is a favorite of mine, and it's from the world of planning, and it is known as a context diagram. Where is a context diagram used? Do you remember? Context diagram is a tool and technique of which process? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer, my friends, is none other than collect requirements. And you do know that it's in collect requirements that you put things in context. You put things in context regarding how information is flowing in and out of a system. And that is where a context diagram could help you better understand requirements in a firm. All right, 2 more. Your next one is used in planning again. Planning is huge. So this next one is from the world of planning, and to make it stick, or to give you a clue, I'm going to make this green. And why am I making it green? It's from the green knowledge area. Cost aggregation. That is such an easy one, isn't it? Cost aggregation. Cost aggregation is a tool and technique of what? So my friends, my Monday, Wednesday, Friday friends, you know, I want you to get 100 in this. I really hope you're going to slay it, because we've covered majority of these knowledge areas. So if you find yourself forgetting any of them, just go back, dust the books, open up the books, focus on that knowledge area again, and come back again and watch it and make sure you get them right. All right. So cost aggregation is used in the determine budget process. Okay, and we aggregate all the costs into a final total amount. That's exactly what we do in cost aggregation. All right, you ready for your last one? This one, I'm going to give you a double whammy. I'm going to give you the double-headed beast of scheduling. And this should be easy enough. It should be easy enough. So here we go. I want you to tell me which processes use the critical path method. Critical path method is a tool and technique of two processes. This should be very easy for those of you who've studied the chapter. I'm not giving you any more clues. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The answer, my friends, is develop, schedule for the first one. And then when you develop the schedule, you use the critical path method as part of that, and also in controlling the schedule. And develop schedule and control schedule, I'm actually going to be talking about these in days to come. They have very similar tools and techniques, very, very similar. There are a few differences, but for the most part, very similar. And if you look into the sub techniques, you see that similarity as well. All right, so I hope this daily drill helped you. I hope you are gearing up for the big finish. In previous episodes, I had told you, go to projectmanagement.com, take a look at the question of the day, such and such. Well, I hate to tell you, the question of the day, as I have been seeing it over the past number of weeks, the question of the day, I don't know. I'm not in agreement with a lot of the solutions, and I'm not a fan of how the questions are coming across. So if some of you are scratching your head and wondering, is this a good resource to base my readiness on? I'll just tell you plumb and plain, I don't think it is. And I don't think you should put all your eggs into that basket of trust. Don't do it. Don't trust the question of the day, because it is just ridiculous in many of the episodes. I do not agree with the answers, and I apologize for actually referring it on this channel. You will not hear me referring to that as a recommended source of study at all. So friendly advice, don't trust it. Don't trust it. And I've made my recommendation based on, bantering back and forth with colleagues, other colleagues who are registered education providers of the PMI. They also agree that there's something shady going on with those answers. It's like very, very, there was one I looked at, one of our students sent it to me, and the question is asking about risk, but the answer is mentioning an issue as being a source to tracking a risk register. Are you kidding me right now? So enough said. But anyway, for those of you who are getting ready for the exam and you're wondering, how do I prepare? I need a course. You want to go to Praizion.com. You also want to go to pmsucceed.com, because we have courses happening all the time. Go to pmradio.org, go to pmanonymous.com, and always check the channel, because if anything's going to drop, I will let you know right here on the channel. All right, you guys take care and all the best. Bye for now.